4, 3, 2, 1. You're done when I see. Hey, when you're done when I see. Hey, 3, 2, 1. When you're done when I see. Hey, 3, 2, 1. When you're done when I see. What it is, I know y'all miss me, man. 5, 3, 2, 1. Hey, here I am, homie.
Welcome to another edition of Nikki B and Friends, episode 62. What up, friends?
What up, Nick?
Hey, Nikki.
Why
But
you
I'm the
looking like
diva.
that,
Right.
But I'm
no
the
reason. No reason at all.
See how he did that, right?
I
That's
did see it. I noticed.
DJ Nikki B on the ones and twos over here.
Eerie.
Ones and two. Wait. Let me get my little bells going for it, Sam.
Oh man.
All
You know
right.
what? That's appropriate though. Today is the birthday of hip hop, so that's what's up.
All right. What y'all been on this week? Last week? This week? Last week? This week? What you been on?
Nikki, I don't know what you ate or what you drunk, but I need some of that. You
I
got some
told you when you change the day, we didn't change our days of recording. Now I got some energy.
You got energy.
So I make it lean. And look, y'all see that? Rock with it. Lean with it. What y'all on?
Nothing.
I went over to Charlotte this past weekend, and in the middle of my sleep there was an earthquake.
I heard about that.
What?
Was it bad?
No, it was like a 5.1 or something like that. It was like if a big truck pulled up to your house and shook the house a little bit. But like when you down here in North Carolina, you don't expect for the house to be shaking. Ain't no thunderstorm going or nothing like that.
Was you booed up?
I was actually, and
he
was
thought
like,
it was
"Yo,
him.
do you hear that?"
Right.
No, I was asleep, and he was like, "Yo, did you feel that?" I was like, "Yo, are you high? Go back to sleep. It's like 5 a.m. I'm like, "You're high. Go to sleep." He like, "Yo, I swear." So then, he just talking. I reached for my phone, and I started looking on Facebook, and everybody was talking about it. Like, "Yo, did y'all feel that?"
Oh, so you ain't even feel it?
No, I was asleep. Most people slept through it. It was only like a few minutes.
Okay. So now we know Shannon business a little bit. She booed up and
She was booed up.
Y'all totally missed the fact that we had a whole earthquake.
Don't nobody care about that
totally
earthquake.
You ain't even feel that. Right, you ain't even feel that earthquake. But what else did you feel?
You had an earthquake.
Right. Did you feel anything else though? That's what we trying to get around.
That's the real tea.
Hey, E, so how was your week? Nikki, what's going on with you?
Deflect.
You know me, the same, busy, selling my bye belly juice. Get at me. Thank you for everybody on who followed Nikki B and Friends, who has reached out to me and supported the business. I appreciate it. So I've been keeping my hands full with that. I do want to do a little disclaimer thing that don't have nothing to do with Bye Bye Belly, but I want to see what Eve been on. He say nothing, but I want to make sure he didn't want to add something.
Oh no, I haven't been on anything. Just work as normal. Okay. That's it.
So, I just want to say to everybody out there, because I have been flooded with text messages and screenshots and text messages, all kind of stuff from people letting me know about some people starting them a little show.
Swagger jacket.
Right, and they feel like, like they copying y'all, and they doing, they're going to start them a podcast and all of that stuff. So I just want to say to everybody out there, like, I'm happy for anybody out there. Like, oh, they say
imitation is the biggest form of flattery.
Even though I say be yourself. But we're not going to be the only relationship show. You know what I mean? So we're nationwide. We're worldwide. There's people listening to us in Paris and France and London, and we're on iHeartRadio and on 8 different platforms. So no matter what people try to do, they can never be us. So as much as I appreciate people, as much as I appreciate people coming like they copying and all of this stuff, I say good for them. My only thing, I'm used to it because I've been doing this for a while. Shan know, because I was posting questions on my own personal page before I even got the Nikki B and Friends page.
For years.
And I've been doing this for years. And one of the people who owned the show was one of the main people commenting on mine. So I don't even have a problem with it. Like, I had to unfriend some people because when I used to put the questions out there, those were questions that people were asking me personally, and then people wasn't sharing it. They were actually copying and pasting it like it was their own question. So, that's where some of my concern came in, was like, if you're going to use it, share it so that people know where it came from. So I ended up having to unfriend some people for that reason. But, man, where'd Shan go? But anyway, I do want to say that, I don't have a problem. I wish everybody well. I hope their show is as successful as our show, because the bottom line is, they're in Grand Rapids. It's a lot of Grand Rapids people who listen. It's a lot of Grand Rapids who support. So I do love Grand Rapids for the support. But for some reason, our number one listening audience is Arlington, Virginia, which none of us know anybody in Arlington, Virginia. We don't go to Arlington, Virginia. Like, New York may be number 3. So, like, we're so much bigger than Grand Rapids that I don't even care. I hope that they end up getting to the level that we have gotten to. They're going to do my questions and my stuff, because that's what relationships are really based on. Just don't do them shit the week after we do them.
Switch it up. Don't do it the same week we do it. So just make sure y'all don't do the Baby Daddy podcast the week after we do ours. That's all we ask.
That's all we ask.
Right.
People gonna do it. I appreciate y'all letting me know, but we ain't worried about it over here. We good over here at Nikki B and Friends.
God got us.
Right. So anyway, anybody who looking for that, back to my sponsorship. I ain't even been replying back to sponsors because I'm too busy sponsoring myself. Get your Bye Bye Belly and Gut Buster juice here at Nikki B and Friends. Just inbox me and I'll send you the information, and you could get your juice where you could lose plenty of inches like so many of my clients have done. All righty. All right. So tonight, for the people in Grand Rapids who want to copy our show, after I just hollered out, I wish them all the best and all that. See, that's just how petty people be.
So that means they got to wait a few weeks before they do this episode.
Bring them out.
No, just kidding. He said, wait a minute, but wait a couple of weeks before y'all do it.
Yeah,
okay.
Wait a few weeks before y'all do this show.
Okay, right. Okay, so no, they actually just started their show. They already started their page. They real active on their page though. It's kind of set up different. Like they let people comment. I would never do it my way. So I'll give them that credit of just letting people do it, because then when you do let people do that, then what ends up happening is you do get more following. So that was a smart way to do it, but it's so disrespectful, it don't even make no sense. There was a dude on there calling women bees and stuff. Like, you don't just let anybody. You don't let anybody. Right. You don't let nobody write anything on your thing. But I digress. Do y'all, and
It will do us.
good luck to you. And if you need
We
any
gonna do
advice, you can come and I'll give you my 2 cents. It's the only one that counts.
We got a
Everybody
consultation
knows,
fee though.
right? Everybody knows.
Did they steal the slogan too?
No, girl, they ain't steal the slogan. Because they know
Wow.
it's only our 2 cents that counts. We're the only ones that matter. All right, here we go. So tonight on Nikki B and Friends, we will be discussing horoscopes. So if we dated somebody with this sign, or if it's somebody we won't date with this sign, that type of thing. So I am not big on I like horoscopes, like I do believe like when you read about a horoscope and you may know somebody else or that same horoscope, I do believe they is some characteristics and be like, oh yeah, they act just like a Virgo or something like that. But I'm not one of them, I know people who every day I used to work with a group of people. Every day they be grabbing a newspaper and everybody read their horoscope. Like I ain't never been one of them doing all of that. But, I think it is some kind of truth to it. So let's start it off with Aquarius. And so Aquarius, it starts in January the 20th through February the 18th. Because as I was doing this, I just realized that Capricorn actually starts December to January. So it's really, I don't know if we consider that the first sign or the last sign, but I put it as the last sign because that's how I looked at it.
That
Okay.
makes sense.
Thanks. I appreciate it. So Aquarius are January the 20th through February the 18th. So this is what it says about Aquarius. Aquarius born are shy and quiet, but on the other hand, they can be very energetic. However, in both cases, they are deep thinkers and highly intellectual people who love helping others. And then because we are a relationship show, I just went to the relationships, and then it just says, in a relationship, they are loyal, committed, and not at all possessive. They give independence to their partner and consider them as an equal. And their love, their compatibility love is Taurus. So I personally, I don't think I've ever dated an Aquarius before. So, but I do know an Aquarius, and I know she loves hard. I'll say that. When she loves hard. But you guys dated an Aquarius before?
What did you say the dates were?
January 20th to February 18th.
No, I haven't.
I have dated an Aquarius, but it was so long ago, I couldn't even tell you if those qualities were true or not.
Dang, you removed her from your mind like that, E?
It was a bad breakup. It was a bad.
Ain't they all with you though, E? Ain't they
That
all?
was a bad.
Yeah,
that
they
was
are.
a bad breakup. But we're cool now. We're very cool now.
You think y'all cool? They can't stand your tail. So
No, we
I'm
cool. Like
okay.
But it was so long ago, I don't remember anything.
You don't remember if she was a deep thinker and highly intellectual?
No.
You can be somebody's friend and know that.
Right. So you got any friends that's Aquarius? You guys got any friends Aquarius?
Not that I know of. Nope.
My ex mother-in-law is an Aquarius.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, some of those fit. She's very energetic. She's the only woman I know in her 60s and still look like she's 35. So she's very energetic.
Okay.
She's very energetic. She keep herself, up. Her fitness is on 1,000.
Okay.
She is a deep thinker.
Okay.
She does allow you, kind of your space and your freedom to do your thing. I've never had, a real issue
now that was
with
the
her.
thing. Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Shane. I was gonna say that was the one thing that I disagree with because it says that they are loyal, committed, but not at all possessive. And I would say the difference from my friend that I know, she could be very possessive in relationships, but and then their element, I don't know for people who are in the horoscopes who may listen to this, they're air. I don't know. I know that means something somewhere, but I ain't.
They're like free spirits.
Oh,
They
okay.
just, you know.
All right, well, go ahead, Shan. All right, moving on
I
along.
actually am into astrology though.
Okay.
I am.
Nikki, I'm like you. Like I'm not into it, and I don't really believe in it. So it's just like I don't know if it applies or not. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that they like I said, I don't like be looking for I'm looking for reading what it say because I know some people who faithfully be reading what it say and all of that, but I don't know. I don't necessarily like when I read descriptions, I'll be like, okay, this fits them. Like they definitely this sign. Like some people you'll meet and you'll be like, they gotta be this sign. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
So like that. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Next up on the list is Pisces. Pisces element is water. And they have the greatest all compatibility with Virgos and Tauruses. Their date range is February 19th through March the 20th. Pisces are
Now let me
very
attest to the Pisces.
girl, I can too. The Pisces is my weakness, so I try to stay away from them because they're very charming. But let me read what it says. Pisces are very friendly, so they often find themselves in company of different people. Pisces are selfless. They always are willing to help others without hoping to get anything back. Pisces are passionate lovers who have a need to feel a real connection with their partner. Short-term relationship and adventures are not peculiar to this zodiac sign. In love and relationships, they are blindly loyal and very caring. Their love compatibility is with the Taurus. So, I have dated a Pisces. I say Pisces sometimes can be my weakness, like Pisces, because Pisces are very charming people. They are very compassionate. They feed into you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and let Shan take this because I know she know a Pisces.
I was with the Pisces for 11 years, and when I tell
Oh,
you,
okay.
So you have plenty of experience.
my Pisces, I've dated a couple Pisces before and after him. So I'm going to say, yes, they are very compassionate. They do not do short-term relationships. When they get in, they're in. One of my favorite Pisces, I always say that he kind of set the bar for me when I first started dating. That I really honestly believe that's the first time I fell in love, and he treated me like a lady, and I have not let
They
the
do.
bar. You
They
gotta
do.
measure up. You
They
gotta
do.
measure up.
They do.
But I know the downside of the Pisces too, because that other yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They can
Yeah.
be monsters.
Yeah. My oldest child is a Pisces. Mhm. It's
Yes, he is.
very charming. E,
Yes, he is.
you dated a Pisces before?
Nope.
Never dated a Pisces?
Never dated a Pisces.
You know a Pisces?
Nope.
Dang, you don't know no Pisces?
Nah. Mm.
And you know what it says about Pisces? Pisces can be the best friend that they have many best friends. They're the best friends. They're very loyal, devoted, compassionate. Whenever there's a problem in the family or among friends, they will do their best to resolve it. And that's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This one hit it
My
on.
baby sister is a Pisces.
Yep.
She
This one hit it on the nose when I read this one. I just kind of highlighted a few things.
yeah.
But the thing, it really goes into, like, if you into this, like, it goes into deep details. But I will say it's funny that it says the element of water because, like I said, my oldest son is a Pisces, and I remember my aunt, she rest her soul, was a Pisces. And I remember when, like, she used to just drink big old cups of water and all of that. As soon as I had my son, I remember her pulling me to the side and she said to me, he's a Pisces. We are water people and we drink a lot. She said, so whatever you do, do not introduce him to alcohol because it's a lot of um, alcohol, they become
And
alcoholics.
they can throw it
And
back.
you know what? And she is so honest because then when I worked at behavioral health, me just noticing a trend, a lot of alcoholics were Pisces. But what's funny is my son's first words, like probably first 3 words, was juice. Like he constantly drinks because she said, we're water people. So we drink, we want to drink all the time. And that's all he did. Like my aunt and them used to laugh, like all this boy know is juice, juice, juice. Like he just drunk, and he's still that person. He drink a lot of water. He just always drinking something. So if you think about it, and a Pisces, like Shan the Pisces, he probably drink. Like even if he don't drink alcohol, he drinking something. He
Mm-hmm.
always, they water people, so they drink a
Got
lot.
a cup with them, walking around with a cup somewhere. They got to make you hold on because they got to run and get a beverage real quick or whatever. They always got something to drink. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it was funny when my aunt told me that because I didn't pay it that much attention until, like I said, he was just juice, juice. That's all he knew, and still to this day, he is drinking lots of water. They always drinking, and my aunt, she will want big cups of water all day long. So that's funny that it says water, and my aunt, that just brought back some memories because at the time I was like, yeah, whatever, but makes sense. All right. Aries. So Aries are fire. So Shannon, when they say the element of fire, what does that mean?
I'm a fire sign. And so we are very compassionate people. We are, a lot of times, we're very real. Whatever is coming out of what's in our thoughts is coming out our mouth.
Well, it got to mean one thing because it's like several people who have fire. So that's why I was just wondering, like, what exactly do the fire mean? Like, I kind of get what the water means, fish. You said that the air means freestyle. So that's why I was like, what do the fire mean?
The fire is just like a zest. We're
Okay.
just, you know what I mean? The center of
Like
attention.
feisty or something.
Okay. So let's see
We
what it
can be.
says. So Aries are, like I said, they say that they're fire. Their birth date is March 21st through April 19th. And so it says, at the first sign of the Aries always marks the beginning of energetic and turbulence. They are continuously looking for dynamic speed and competition, always being the first in everything from work to social gathering, always in competition. When they fall in love, they will express their feelings to the person they are in love with without even giving it considerable thought. Yeah, that's true. Because I dated the Aries before they be quick.
Now, what's the Aries birthday?
March the 21st through April the 19th.
19.
Yeah. I think all the people I know, like their birthdays are later in the year.
Okay. You dated an Aries before, Shan?
Yeah. And my dad is an Aries.
Does this describe him a little bit?
The part about being competitive. Because my dad is competitive. My dad always got to be, he always got to have the biggest and best of everything. And he coined, for our family, he coined the go big or go home phrase.
Oh, okay. So, you know what? And I should have did these with the other one. So let me just go back because we only did 2 months. So the strengths for the Aquarius, which is January 20th through February 18th, is they are progressive, original, independent, and a humanitarian. The weakness is they run from emotional expressions, temperamental, uncompromising. Okay. Yep, that's the person I know. Very uncompromising. Okay. Now back to the Pisces. The strength, compassionate, artistic, intuitive, gentle, wise, musical. Funny. Weakness
Very.
is they're fearful. That's true. Over trusting, sad, desire to escape reality, can be a victim, or a matron. Ooh, okay. Aries are strengths: courageous, determined, confident, optimistic, honest, and passionate. Their weakness are they're impatient, moody, short-tempered, impulsive, and aggressive. That describes your daddy.
No, my daddy's not short tempered or he's impulsive, but not short tempered or aggressive.
Okay. All righty. Moving right along to the Taurus. So the Taurus element is earth. The birthday range is April 20th to May 20th. So they're practical, well-grounded. Taurus is a sign that harvests the fruits of the labor. They feel they need to always be surrounded by love and beauty, turn to material world and physical pleasures. People born in the sun in Taurus are sensual and considering touch and taste the most important of all senses. When for the relationships, when they create enough intimacy with a loved one, they become a bit, sometimes even needy, and have to keep their emotions in check, holding on to practical reasoning while embracing change and attentive of their partner at all times. And so their strengths are they are reliable, patient, practical, devoted, responsible, and stable. Their weakness is they're stubborn, possessive, and uncompromising. Anybody know a Taurus? My mom was a Taurus. Shan, you a Taurus?
No.
Oh, you dated a Taurus?
If the Taurus I'm talking about, if he hadn't gone ahead and got married before I was old enough, we'd be married today. But I've dated two Tauruses in my life, and they are very possessive.
Right. Wait a minute.
R. Kelly?
Don't gloss. You said that too fast.
He was 19 and I was 17. Y'all
Wait
can't
a minute.
Nikki, I caught that too. I'm like, wait.
I'm like,
So y'all do know people can like be 1 or 2 years older than me. Where y'all be?
No,
Y'all can't wait.
it's the
You
way-
know what? I wouldn't be surprised one bit if R. Kelly sued the hell out of both of y'all.
he needs the money, but we
Ooh.
it's the way you
R.
worded
Kelly
it
gonna
out.
sue
When I
the
was-
hell out of both of y'all.
I said, wait, what?
Right, man. And we
No,
didn't
so
even
he was in college. He was a freshman in college, and I was a senior in high school. And he was like, he was a gentleman. He was real sweet, but he was like needy of my attention all the time.
That wouldn't be good.
He was not abusive, but he was possessive.
That
They
can
can
be
be very
abusive, though.
stubborn. Like, I'm sorry, what?
No, I was saying that could kind of be abusive, like when someone demands your time and attention and stuff.
It was more like, hey, what you doing? I'm gonna come get you, and I'm gonna bring you back up here, and we gonna hang out. But I want to hang out with my friends today. Like, I don't really want to be, you know what I mean?
Booed up.
That's the kind of stuff he would do.
I'll meet you at McDonald's later.
It's like, I had plans today, and it didn't include you. But okay.
I'll call you later, Robert.
Anyway, but yeah, I mean, he was a good dude. He just, Very
That's good.
stubborn. They want their way. It's almost like if they don't have it's their way or the highway type of stuff.
Yeah, and that was
So
one of the things it says: stubborn, possessive, uncompromising are their weakness. And my mom, I would say she could be stubborn. She could be stubborn. So, alrighty. Dang, E, you ain't dating no Taurus either.
Mm-mm.
I dated a Taurus before, and yeah, he and I stopped dating because I wasn't gonna be arguing with him about the Housewives of Atlanta. Yeah,
Wait, what?
yeah. He was a real fan, and it's like, dude, I'm not gonna be arguing with you about no Nene leagues. Like, I can't do this. Like,
Wait a minute.
exactly. I'm not gonna do it. So, okay, it was short lived. Oops, Bill on accident.
That's my thought.
she meant at that time.
I really did. My arm bumped her when I was grabbing the paper.
That's my thoughts of the day, fellas. Don't be arguing about Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Okay, here we go. Geminis. They are air. Their birthday is May 21st through June 20th.
Mm.
Okay. They're expressive, quick, witty. Geminis represent two different personalities in one, and you will never be sure which one you will face. They are sociable, communicative, and ready to have fun with a tendency to suddenly get serious in the middle of having fun. And when it comes to the relationship, they're fun. They love Gemini sees love first through communication and verbal contact. They need excitement, variety, and passion. And when they find the right person, a lover, a friend, and someone to talk to combine into one, they will be faithful and determined to always treasure their heart. A Gemini.
Oh.
Yeah, I dated a Gemini.
So
let me do the strengths and stuff. Strengths: gentle, affectionate, curious, adaptable, ability to learn quickly and exchange ideals. Weakness: nervous, inconsistent, and indecisive. Okay. Go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all go. I got it. My sister, she's a Gemini, so I'm not commenting.
So I've never dated a Gemini, but you just saying that, I just found out that my grandmother that just passed was a Gemini. So I never knew that. However, you describing her characteristics, my grandmother was very two-faced. My grandmother did not have
don't do grandma. Do not do her.
No,
don't do her.
I'm always gonna keep. That was my homie. God rest her soul. It's my right-hand man.
I miss her so much.
We gonna keep it funky like gym socks about her. Listen, my grandmother will be on the phone with my uncles making one baby mama, talk to her and talk mess about the baby mama number 2, just to call baby mama number 2 and talk mess about baby mama number 1. And I'm in my room listening to this.
I used to love Eve's grandma. Oh my God. I love her. She would give Eve such a hard time.
She did. But I'm like, Grandma, how would you talk to both of them with the same cadence, same voice? Just real calm, just no loyalty at all, just two-faced. So now that makes sense. Thank you, Nikki. I finally figured it out.
So I will say that, yeah, so that's like I said, my sister is a Gemini, and yeah, she is. She two people. Like my sister, I tell everybody, she'll give you the shirt off her back, but if she end up fighting you, she gonna kill you.
Why you wearing a shirt?
Yeah. And the other thing is she go from, we could be having fun on our family chat we got, And then somebody will make one comment, and it's usually me for some reason, and then she just flipped the script and go off, and it was like, we was having fun. This was a joke. Like, how this turned serious? So, yep, it's two sides to the Gemini, and I love both sides of my sister. All righty, and yeah, the Gemini that I did, yeah, he was just bipolar.
Yeah, my mama is a Gemini actually, and my mama is the type of person, like, when she get up in the morning, you gotta wait for her to talk to you first to see what twin woke up.
Okay.
When she come in from work, like when we used to live in Grand Rapids, she used to work at this place. And when she used to come home, and you could just tell by the look on her face that my mama got to have a cigarette first before she talks to you. Go on and let her do her thing. Because what will come out if you bombard that twin with all of your, oh my God.
It ain't nice.
Oh my God. No, and then 5 seconds later, she'd be like, "Hi, Shannon. How was your day at school?"
You
be like, "Girl, you just cut me out when you got to the door."
Or why haven't I heard from you? And you be like, we got into it like the last time we talked.
Right.
I was
Nikki, that's so true.
I was giving you a minute because I didn't even think you wanted to hear from me, so I was giving you a minute because you went in on me. So
nah, that's real.
So yeah, I love my sister to death. So, alrighty, Cancers. Cancers are water people. Their birthday is June 21st to July 22nd. They are deeply intuitive and sentimental. Cancers can be one of the most challenging zodiac signs to get to know. They are very emotional and sensitive and care deeply about matters of the family and their home. Cancers are sympathetic and attached to people they keep close. If you're looking for a relationship in them, they lack patience or even love will manifest through mood swings later in life and even selfishness, self-pity, or manipulation. They are quick to help others just as they give to avoid conflict and rarely benefit from close combat of any kind, always choosing to hit someone stronger, bigger, or more powerful than they imagine. So yes, I have dated a Cancer. And
Same.
I will say I have actually dated a couple of Cancers. So Cancers are the most emotional beings that I've ever dated. So I've dated a couple of Cancers who cry very easily. And I feel bad because I have made them cry. But they cry very easily because they wear their heart on their sleeve. And then I have dated Cancers who I think are just downright nasty and rude, but I think that it's really just a protector because they are so sensitive, so they try to guard themselves, so then they act nasty and rude. So the strengths to them are they are highly imaginative, they're loyal, they're emotional, and they're persuasive. The weakness is they are moody, suspicious, manipulative, and insecure. I would agree. And June 21st through July 22nd. So some of them just recently had a birthday. So happy birthday to you Cancers. And what do you guys have?
So all you sensitive Cancers out there, happy birthday.
Emotional Cancers.
Yeah, I've dated a Cancer before, and yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. We just gonna leave it at. I still need to go to therapy behind that. So yeah, we're gonna leave it at that.
Ian needs bad breakups. Shan, you dated a Cancer?
No, I haven't dated a Cancer. My daughter is a Cancer though.
Is she real sensitive?
She can be very sensitive. She's a shade thrower, but she's very sensitive, and I just never understand like how you be so.
Oh, so she can take. She can dish
so many means. Yeah, she just can't take it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's them.
So I'm trying to get her together on that, because if you're gonna be throwing out shade, you got to be able to take the shade.
You got to be able to take it. Well, it's some grown people ain't got used to that. Alrighty.
She hit the bell on that one.
Moving along. Leos. And their birthday is going on right now. And they are the element of fire. I don't know why I feel like I should be getting low with a Leo. Date range
Wait,
July 23rd to August the 27th. People born under the sign of Leo are natural born leaders. They are dramatic, creative, self confident, dominant, and extremely difficult to resist. Ability to achieve anything they want in the area of life they commit to. And they will take the role of a leader in any relationship and strongly rely on their need for independence and initiative. And I would agree. I have dated a Leo, and yes. So their strengths are they're creative, passionate, generous, warm-hearted, and humorous. Their weakness is they're arrogant, stubborn, self-centered, and flexible. So my dad was a Leo, so that's funny that that says that. But also, yes, I know a Leo that I was very close to that I dated for a really long time, and this definitely describes him. Yep.
Yeah, I know a Leo. She's very creative.
hmm
Um,
They're confident,
very confident.
very dominant.
Oh yeah, she's extremely dominant.
Whatever they want to achieve,
Extremely.
they achieve. That's for
Yeah.
sure. There they go
Yeah, if
after
they
what they
set their
want.
mind to it, they go get it.
They are leaders.
mhm.
Yeah, this is a good description for the person that I dated and my dad, because that's funny that the first word under weakness is arrogant, and a lot of people would call the person that I dated arrogant, and they would also call my dad arrogant. So that's pretty funny to me. But people call me that, and y'all know me, so y'all know that don't apply. You don't listen to everything people say. So you guys dated any Leos?
No, I never dated a Leo.
Really?
No, never dated a Leo. My best friend in high school was a Leo though, and that
Does
kind of drove our friendship far apart. Like we don't even talk now.
Because they were arrogant.
They were
Shannon
very.
say I'm the only diva in this friendship. I know that's right,
No,
Shannon.
she just like you can't. Leos for some reason just have a hard time like keeping it real with people. They feel like once they tell you something, that's it. Nobody else's ideas matter. And they're very strong with their opinions. So much so that they try to make you second guess yours.
hmm Yep. Yep. It's funny because it says I didn't go to hear with the other ones, but I'm just reading this. Listen to Shannon. Leo's dislikes are being ignored, facing difficult realities, and not being treated like a king or queen. Yep. This one was right on point.
So when you tell them like you're not gonna kiss their butt, they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, they don't get it. Yep. Alrighty. Virgo. Virgo is an earth element. Their date range is August the 23rd to September the 22nd. Virgos are always paying attention to the smallest details, and their deep sense of humanity makes them one of the most careful signs of the zodiac. Their methodical approach to life ensures that nothing is left to chance, and although they often tender their heart, might be closed to the outer world. In a relationship, a Virgo will prefer a stable relationship than having fun, casual lovers, except if they become one, using their charm and superficial communication to win hearts without ever investing their own. Their strengths are their strengths are they are loyal, kind, hardworking, and practical. Their weakness is they are shy. Their shyness, overly worried, overcritical of others and self. All work and no play.
Hmm.
Does that describe me?
Yes,
I hate E so much.
you are a hard worker, but you are a very hard worker.
But I'm also a Virgo too,
I
so
Okay. So does that
you're a
describe
very
me?
hard worker.
Oh, so yeah, so Shan can
Yeah,
tell us
you are.
because she talks for
right.
both
Shan
of
can tell
us.
us about
Right.
ourselves.
So Shan, does this describe us?
Yeah, I would say y'all are very hard workers. Even when y'all don't like, I've known both of you to be places where y'all really don't care for the place, but y'all still give it y'all all because that's just who y'all are. If y'all gonna do it 110 or not do it at all. And
Mm-hmm.
so I will say that about both of you.
Yeah. I say I know like I pay attention to detail. I know that, and so then a lot
Very
of
much
people
so.
so a lot of people tend to think that we have like the takeover spirit, but it's not that we're taking it over. It's sometimes I feel like I'm saving you the trouble of doing something when I know how I want it done.
Mm-hmm.
And then people look at it like a takeover, like I got a takeover spirit, and it's like, no, I'm just saving you some headache because I'm gonna go off on you if you do it wrong, and I know you're gonna do it wrong. So if I know how I want
Exactly.
it done, why not just do it, righty?
On the same note, that's why I kind of don't like gifts because people will get you stuff and it's not what you wanted. So I'd rather just get it myself because I
Mm-hmm.
know what I want, and you're not gonna get what I want. You're gonna get something close to it,
Mm-hmm.
but it ain't gonna be
Yeah. So we
it. And I've also dated a Virgo as well.
okay, and but you know what's funny is where is that part? Because I know that I read somewhere where it says Virgos dating Virgos normally get along well. Did you eat? Oh nope, never. Like
That,
okay.
so that's my most recent ex. Our birthdays are a day apart.
Oh nice.
Yeah, I'm September 10th. She's September 11th.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I don't want to say we didn't bump heads. We did get along pretty good. When things were good, it was really really good.
Mhm.
And things when things were bad, it was really really bad.
Yeah.
So
So that's interesting because so it says that we're most compatible with Pisces and Cancers.
hmm
Oh yeah. So that's funny, but because I do end up dating a lot of Pisces and Cancer, so that's funny that that says that. But when it comes to the strengths, I will say I am loyal, kind, hardworking, but I'm practical.
hmm
Um, and then I do know that I can be critical of myself and others, and I do. Some people would say I'm all work, no play, and I do know that I can over worry about things. Like I stress
yeah,
my, I'll stress myself out quicker than
I
anybody
definitely
else
stay in my
did.
head a lot,
Yeah. Mhm.
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's because we like for things to be we pay so close attention to detail that when things are out of disarray, like it just messes up our
hmm
like we don't sleep and all of that type of stuff. So, yep. All righty. I dated a Virgo too, and I would say that he wasn't um he didn't he like we were nothing alike. Like, oh yeah. I know he listens, so I'm gonna move on. Okay. Yeah, he just was different than a Virgo. Like I would picture a Virgo, I'm like, is it guy Virgos? Is like
Right, right.
he didn't think stuff out. He didn't have common sense. And that's one of the things that I think most Virgos have common sense. This person had no common
hmm
sense. Okay.
Yeah, my ex was book smart, but she wasn't like common sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's a funny one, and we haven't even got to her sign yet. So one of my best friends, she was when I tell you book smart, so she had her doctrine, and all of this stuff. So she very book smart, but she really didn't have common sense. Like it'd be like, girl, what are you thinking? And so when she had called me one time, and she was silly like me, so she was mad, but she, was kind of like listen to what he said. And her husband had said to her, as they were getting into it, like, you the smartest, dumbest person I know. And
Oh my God.
and then I said to her, like, oh my goodness, that's the perfect description for you, like, because she's so book smart, but she has no common sense. So it's like, you the smartest, dumbest person. Like, when it comes to common sense things, like, she just couldn't get it together. So me and her would laugh at that all the time. Like, love her to death. Okay. Moving along. Libras. Libra's elements is air. Their date range for birth is September the 23rd to October the 27th. And people born under the Libra they're peaceful, they're fair, they hate being alone. Their partnership is very important to them as they mirror and someone giving them the ability to mirror themselves. These individuals are fascinated by balance. They are in a constant chase for justice and equality. And when it comes to being in a relationship, once they start a romantic relationship, maintaining peace and harmony becomes the most important and primary goal. Their charming personality and their dedication to each relationship makes them compatible with many other signs. Okay, but the fallen sun, they have to heal, often creates trouble in the emotional world. So September the 23rd to October the 22nd. And I don't know if I dated a Libra before.
So my fiance is a Libra.
Okay, so wait, let me do the strength then, E, since you got a Libra. Strengths are cooperative, diplomatic, gracious, fair-minded, and social. Their weakness is indecisive, avoids confrontations, will carry a grudge, and self-pity. So go ahead.
So my fiance is a Libra. She's very social. Being part of she's in the political world.
Oh, okay, that's what it says.
And then she's also in the sorority as well. So
Okay.
she's very social, very active. It was one of the descriptions you said at first that described her to a T, because she does not like for people to dislike her. Like she wants.
It's a mirror. It says something about as they mirror. It's important to them as they mirror and someone giving them the ability to be a mirror to themselves. These individuals are fascinated by balance. They are in constant chase for justice and equality.
Yep. So everything you said about her, said about a Libra is her. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yep, that's her to the T.
And you what sorority is she in?
AK.
And her colors are pink and green. That's funny.
Yep.
Because the color says pink and green. Nice. Yep. Shan, you dated a Libra?
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about it?
So he's very social. I don't mind. Okay. He is a community leader. He has a few nonprofit organizations. Like, he's very into the community. He is a part of fraternity. So yeah, he's very social. He does like balance. Like, he wants to spend time with you, but he don't want you to get too clingy. Yeah.
Okay. So it says once they start a romantic relationship, they like to maintain peace and harmony. So that means they don't do all that drama. The most
Yeah, they don't do the drama. They don't like to argue and all of that. And that's the quickest way for them to break up with you too.
Yeah, that's 100% true.
Okay, cool.
They don't do all that.
Right. Okay, good. Because there's some people who feed off of drama. All right, let's keep it moving right on along. So Scorpio is next. Scorpio is water. Birthday is October 23rd to November 21st. Scorpios born are passionate and assertive people. They are determined and decisive and will research until they find the truth. Scorpio is a great leader, always aware of the situation, and also features prominently in resourcefulness. Them in a relationship, once Scorpios fall in love, they are very dedicated and faithful. However, they enter into a relationship very carefully because sometimes they need a lot of time to build trust and a respect for the partner. Their strength is resourcefulness, brave, passionate, stubborn, and a true friend. Their weaknesses are distrusting, jealousy, secretive, and violent. Damn.
Ooh.
All right. I don't think I've ever dated. I have never dated a Scorpio before.
Yeah, me neither.
Me either.
All right, then we moving on along. All right. Shout out to all the Scorpios out there.
Right.
With y'all abusive ass.
I know. They don't walk away from me.
Well, actually, I think my brother-in-law, I think he's a Scorpio. And I would say this, he's very, he's a born leader. I would say that. And no, he's nowhere near violent. So, but I guess it is some Scorpios out there that's going to kick your ass, but he ain't one of them. All righty.
I think every sign got one of them.
Right. Right. Exactly. That's true. All right. Sagittarius. Element is...
Oh my God.
Sagittarius.
I can't wait to read her.
Me too. And I can't wait for my comments afterwards. Sagittarius, their element is fire. Their birth date is range from November the 22nd to December the 21st. They are curious, energetic. Sagittarius is one of the biggest travelers among all the zodiac signs. Their open mind and views motivates them to wander around the world in search of meaning in life. Their love for change and diversity can bring a lot of different faces in the bedroom. But when they are truly in love, they're very loyal, faithful, dedicated. They want their partners to be intellectual, sensitive, and expressive. All right, so that's the Sagittarius. So here's my thumb of rule. I have dated a Sagittarius before, but some people call it silly, especially the Sagittarius that I meet. But I will meet somebody and I will say, what's your sign? And they will say Sagittarius. And I will say, nice knowing you. I don't date Sagittarius.
That is petty.
No, here's the thing. Excuse me. I have enough Sagittarius in my life. I don't need another know-it-all Sagittarius. I just don't. So I'm telling you, I've met people before. They seem cool. I don't want to date a Sagittarius. People think I'm crazy and all of that. I just don't. E, you ever date a Sagittarius?
Never dated a Sagittarius.
You know a Sagittarius?
I know a few Sagittarius.
Don't they know everything?
Whew.
Don't they know everything?
Woo! That's an understatement.
So let me tell you about the Sagittarius, why I don't date Sagittarius. So I got a son. So I'm going to just give y'all dates. The 27th of November 27th, November 29th, December 1st, December 3rd, December 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th.
Wow.
I don't need no more Sagittarius in my
You
life.
forgot me, the 25th of November. So the 25th, the 27th, the 29th.
I tried to forget that you fit into this category.
Wow, I know more Sagittarius than I thought.
Yep. So Sagittarius are, did I do the generous, idealistic, great sense of humor? Their weaknesses, promises more than they can deliver. Ah! Y'all should see
Hey,
Shannon's
Shannon don't like
face.
that.
I can't even get out the rest.
Viewers, if y'all can see Shannon's face.
Oh, stop looking like that, Shannon. Very impatient, will say anything no matter how undiplomatic it is. That's true.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. And now I won't say promises more than y'all could deliver, because all of the Sagittarius I know, most of the time they do deliver. They just know everything, and I just can't take it. It's, you should do it this way. You should put this there. Hey, move this over here. Why you got that right there? Drive this way. Why don't you do it that way? Put that over there. If you do this, it'll happen this way. If you do this, it'll do that. Go
Y'all
ahead.
know what? I used to have I was dating a Libra who thought the same thing y'all thought. And he was like, you always telling me what to do. Drive here. Pick this up. Put that over there. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, Shannon.
I said, really, that's how you feel? It was like, sometimes I just wish you would shut up. Like, you always got to tell me what to do.
Yeah. Okay. So it says that
Then don't ask me my opinion then neither, though.
So, Shannon, your likes are supposed to be freedom, travel, and being outdoors.
I don't know about the outdoors part. I like the beach, but that's about the extent of it.
And then it says what you dislike is clingy people, being constrained, and off-the-wall theorists. That's about right. Hey, let's go to us, E, real quick. Let's see, because I didn't do our likes and dislikes. So, our likes. Animals. No, that's not me. You like animals, E?
Dogs. I like dogs.
Okay, no. Food, books, nature, cleanliness. I would say, yeah, everything else probably.
Yeah. I don't like books, but yeah.
Oh, I love book. Like a good day, a good Saturday for me sometimes is just a massage, a book, and a book. We dislike rudeness, asking for help, and taking center stage.
True.
Yeah.
Yes.
And here's the thing. People have a hard time thinking that we don't like taking center stage because for some reason we always become the center of attention, but it's not us who make us the center of attention. Other people do. And we really don't like being right. And we don't like being center of attention. We really don't like. But when I be saying I'm an introvert, people be like, "Yeah, right." I'm like, honestly, I am.
It's you that makes me not an introvert.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Because Nikki B like this. She like doing stuff by herself a lot.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I love me time.
Mm-hmm. I really value my me time.
Yeah, it's important. We have to have it. So, Shan, is that you?
What? Valuing my me time?
No, the Sagittarius. Did it describe
you? Yeah, the Sagittarius description does fit me a lot, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about knowing everything because a lot of people, the thing is people they will ask the Sagittarius what we think all day long. And I just don't understand it. If you don't want me to tell you what I think, why are you asking me?
Sometimes we don't ask and you tell us. And maybe it's because you've gotten used to doing it. But yeah, sometimes we don't have to ask.
Maybe people just depend on that too.
Yeah.
We know she gonna say something.
I mean, just go back to our group chat. We don't be asking, do we?
But she don't give it, and we love her for it, though.
I know, that's why we love her.
I love her.
Because she always thinking. Yeah. That's the thing with them. They always thinking. So. All right, so last but not least, and I don't know whether to put this at the beginning or at the end because it actually starts in December but ends in January, which is funny because I really didn't even pay no attention to that. Like, I don't know why, silly me. I was thinking like the first sign would be like January 1st to, whatever, but no, it doesn't. Capricorn's birthday range is December the 20th. Okay, so their element is Earth. Their date range is December the 22nd to January the 19th. Capricorn is a sign that represents time and responsibilities and is representatives are traditional and often very serious by nature. These individuals possess an inner state of independence that enables significant progress both in personal and professional life. And in a relationship, they show sensitivity comes through acts rather than words, and years are often needed for them to open enough to chat about their actual emotional problems. It is not easy to win over their attention and the heart of a Capricorn, but once their walls break, their hearts melt. They stay committed for a lifetime.
Man, that describes my sister.
Is that your sister sign?
My sister is a yes, 100%.
Nice.
She's the responsible one. I put everything on her.
And you know what's funny? You say that, strength. First word, responsible.
Mm-hmm.
Strengths are responsible, disciplined, self-control, good managers. Weaknesses, know-it-all, unforgiving, condescending, and expecting the worst.
Yes, that's her.
Wow, okay.
Not emotional. I probably can count on one hand how many times we've told each other we love each other. Okay. But we show it through acts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so my god sister, who I say god sister, but like you gonna put is like she my sister. She is a Capricorn, and I would say yeah, this is her. And people do her real life siblings like they do put a lot on her. Mm-hmm. So I would say yeah, this describes her. Shan, you dated a Capricorn or Nora Capricorn? All right, so look like we lost Shan again. Shan having some technical difficulties for her to be a Sagittarius that know it all. She know her phone's gonna be acting up, but
she don't know how to operate that phone.
Yeah, must be. So, all right, so that kind of brings us to the end. The end of the show. So I was going to go in. So before we do that, all right, y'all. So that kind of wrap it up for us on the horoscopes. So closing the remarks.
I think while astrology, a lot of times will tell you like a lot of general things about a person, you kind of just gotta like get to know a person, because while a lot of that stuff will generalize if you know I think people are more than just their astrological sign.
True, I agree. Go ahead, E.
Yeah, I agree with Shannon. Don't just base a person or date a potential off their zodiac sign, Nikki. Just because they're a Sagittarius.
You can say it as many times you want to. I'm not dating no Sagittarius.
People are more than their zodiac sign.
Sagittarius men have messed it up for everybody. I'm gonna have a meeting.
And here's the thing, I haven't even dated a lot of them. It's just the one I'm surrounded by them in my family. So it's like I don't need another Sagittarius in my life. I just don't know. So
and keep you a Virgo around. Keep a Virgo.
Right. Keep a Virgo around. If you want a loyal friend, keep a Virgo. So yeah, those are my closing remarks. Keep you a loyal Virgo around. So so if you are into these and enjoyed this, you could send us in and explain the water, fire, because I don't have time to go over the air, the water, the fire, the earth, and all of these different little things. But I'm not, into it like that. But so those are what your signs say, that you agree or disagree. Make sure you give us some feedback. Follow our page, Facebook page at Nikki, NIKKIB. and Friends on Facebook, and Nikki B _and _friends on Instagram and Twitter. And we're never on Twitter, but you can you can go on there. So thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it, as always. And again, if anybody is interested in shedding some pounds, please reach out to me for the Bye Bye Belly. What we special in is juice, but we do have other different products that you can use. All right. Good night.
Good night.
Deuces.
5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. You're done when I see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done when I see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done when I see.